Morning, everybody. Kevin here from Watch This with Joe and Kevin. Beginning season 4 of The Sopranos. Man, did we have an all-time string of great episodes to end season 3. And I really feel like we've set up season 4 well. There's a lot of new conflicts brewing, a lot of old ones resurfacing that I think are going to have payoffs. You never know with this show. Remember, season 3, at the end of season 2 did kind of leave some stuff, and then the season 3 premiere dealt with none of it. It really just dealt with the FBI getting a bug in Tony's house before getting back to the central story. So this show does a really good job of subverting expectations, but doing it in a way that really makes sense and works with the show. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do it here again. So there's no real way to predict what's going to happen, other than a few things that we know are coming, right? We know that the peace between Ralphie and Tony seems to be on ever since he's been promoted, but also seems to, like it's teetering, right? Like, we're good now, but it seems like something small could kind of push him over the ledge, like a bad marriage. Whereas Paulie and Tony, I feel like we're getting to a point where there's actually going to be conflict between these two, right? That Paulie's dissatisfaction with Tony is growing, and I'm not sure that Tony's really aware of it. His own struggles with Christopher seem to be kind of taking the forefront of his thoughts right now. Man, Tony's just not getting along with anybody right now, is he? I feel like he and Junior are okay, but obviously I feel like that one's one that can also just change on a dime. And then we have a undercover federal agent befriending Adriana, probably to get to Christopher, to get to Tony. I'm not sure how effective that's going to be. Adriana doesn't know anything, but that doesn't mean that Adriana can't get her in, right? The simple fact that Adriana's not a criminal doesn't mean that she can't be hanging out with Christopher, and find out all kinds of things that she really shouldn't, as kind of from an inside player there. So there's a lot that can actually go bad right now. Plus, I don't feel like Carmela's relationship with Tony is all that good. And then you throw in the fact that AJ is having his own very serious struggles. Tony's kind of blaming himself, and I don't think Carmela's doing anything to really, change that notion in his head, that things are his fault. So I feel like there's a lot of personal and professional relationships kind of on edge that could boil over into really serious issues. I mean, this is obviously a show about, crime and law enforcement, and trying to operate, in that world. And I really feel like the personal relationships are going to be the thing that kind of bleeds over into professional troubles, legal troubles. But I guess we'll see. I have no idea what to expect from this episode. I'm very excited to get to it, though. I do want to go ahead and thank all of our Patreon subscribers who are here with us, and give a special thank you to Actuarial Lurker, Balash Foldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, Jeff, Christy Goverson, NJ, Sudugundavarapu, Torgir Linkstad, Weird Magic, Where Panda 47, and Jamie Morgan. Thank you so much, guys. Really glad you're here with us. If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else that we've watched or we're currently watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page on everything, including The Sopranos. We're at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we are on YouTube, so you will have to sync and watch along in your own source material on Patreon. You'll only see and hear me due to copyright purposes.
Evidence showed that he received 88 pounds of fish in return for his assistance.
Corruption, good. I like that as a start. They showed Tony going down to the street to get his paper just by himself in his robe in so many episodes. I'm kind of wondering if one time there's actually somebody there to take a shot at him. Like, if that's just a thing they're lulling us into, not even considering, because it happens all the time. Oh, she's a new mother and she's undercover? That seems like a lot.
Hello. Yeah, she's here.
Will Arnett, really?
Yeah, let me have her call you back. Deb, it was your mom.
I guess this would have been pre-Arrested Development, wouldn't it?
That your friend here has delivered to him every day at school as part of his social studies requirement, and then he doesn't read them. I find them piled in his room.
You just reveal your own ignorance. It's only been 5 days. We didn't get grades yet.
I what?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Where's Furio?
Was she really dolling herself up for Furio?
I'm driving again all of a sudden.
So what, I gotta explain to you why I want you with me this week?
God forbid you explain.
That's right. Nuns. Might be undercover feds, but I doubt it.
Are we getting her home life because thinks she's gonna die?
Mr. Soprano,
There she is.
you be good now. Don't start.
Go to see my finish.
Oh my god, man.
Come on, handsome. We're busy.
Give me that cheek. Right here. I surrender. Do with me what you will.
Okay.
God.
The doctor will be with you both.
I mean, these guys just can't keep their eyes on the ball, can they?
Fucking Lexus fees, the Xeroxing. An entire forest in the Northwest must have given its life in Xerox.
That's actually true, yeah.
I got 2 kids in private schools.
God damn it!
Get your shy running right. That's what you should be focused on.
I don't buy that Tony's having money problems. I don't buy it for a second.
Would you like to try some kielbasa, Kenchire Farms, nitrate free?
Was that Sal's wife?
Step in your face on every plate. The ego.
Okay, so yep, they are getting in the room together.
I gotta get up early tomorrow.
No matter how much the John offers you?
Pig.
Whoa.
Some of those bags look like Gucci.
Yeah, he gets that stuff all the time. His cousin's a liquidator.
Bye.
Oh, Christopher's back on the H.
Turn this off.
Turn it down.
Yeah, leave it on.
I'm worried, Tony,
On my way.
about money.
So you're getting a little less allowance than usual. I told you it's temporary.
Oh, yes, he is having money issues.
I saw Angie bumping Cerro today.
Yep.
She was handing out free Polish sausage at the supermarket.
Don't start with that. I supported her long enough you're so worried about the money.
Oh, he cut her off.
And I thought maybe I could have a Sunday and zone out in front of the friggin' TV. Because, hey, you're right, my job is extremely stressful.
Begin asset allocation.
I gotta spell this out for you. I can't declare X amount of my income.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like all illegal income.
Where's the capital for that?
In the Caymans, or under the mattress, or wherever you put it at zero growth. But I don't know how you do it because you won't tell me. Well, let me tell you something. Or you can watch the fucking news. Everything comes to an end.
Yeah.
What, Tone?
You're wasting fucking ice.
Oh, it's mostly melted.
What, you gonna fucking argue with me now?
Are you going to beat this guy again?
Hey, throw it all away there. Waste it all, fucking goddamn rock.
Come, God. Man, find another club to work at.
Beat it up.
It petered out.
It died on the vine.
It died on the vine.
It died on the vine. The guy, he moved or something.
Ralphie's been a good owner, right?
What 2 businesses have traditionally been recession-proof since time immemorial?
Certain aspects of show business and our thing.
Where's Paulie? Isn't he a captain, too?
Is that what your coach laid out for you as a training breakfast?
He's really riding him, isn't he?
You went down in the garage? I'm gonna go check it out.
That sounds like I have money hidden in the garage. I feel like a search warrant FBI team could easily find that. It's like, why is there one brick with absolutely no caulk around it?
I thought we got that straightened out months ago. And it's not Uncle Ralph.
I asked you about inviting them the other night, and you said,
Turbo Carrera. One time I'm alongside this Turbo with doctor plates. We come off the line. He's got this big Jew grin.
Oh my God, Ralphie.
Anyway, he knows it's all in fun. We at the end.
Oh my God.
Jason Mangelli's parents let him get a YZ250.
You get on that bike, I will cut your legs off before the bike does.
Ugh.
Oh, this is my friend Danielle Ciccolella. This is Christopher's cousin Tony.
Tony.
How you doing?
Hey. Yeah, she's in. I should not have underestimated her. She's met Tony now.
What's been said?
No, thanks. Oof, this thing needs polishing.
Oh, and Ralphie's back on the cocaine, too. My God.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Come on.
I knew it.
Okay, you can do that.
Oh, Janice. Janice is a trouble magnet. Yeah,
Come
what?
on. What are you doing to me here?
Is Ralphie not stupid enough to do that? Ralphie at least sounds like he doesn't want to. Never mind, I take it back. I'm instantly proven wrong.
Well, I told you that. Anyway, there was nothing for them
Well,
to
Tony's
do
not
in
taking
Nova
any time to
Scotia.
figure this out.
Great seafood, but other than that,
Some of these people cannot get out of their own way. Just incredibly self-destructive. Oh, the councilman.
Good news about the Esplanade. The legislature has voted to refund the special Newark Development District along Frelinghuysen Avenue.
Just saw him in Local Hero.
Stop buying up the abandoned buildings around here. But he couldn't see it.
And now it's Tribeca.
Oh, yeah. Money in real estate.
Mr. Soprano.
I remember you.
Oh, my God, man.
You're the one that made my dreams come true.
Remember the one time he did it with the lab tech and she, like, refused to go near him again?
I have many dear friends there. I could show you quite a time.
Thank you, but I don't gamble.
With me, it's never a gamble.
Oh, my God, man.
Where you going?
Back to school. Anyway, I'll come say goodbye when you're done here.
She's more into Tony.
So you know how to talk to.
Bobby know yet? Well, I think we should bring him in here. He's gonna be a very happy man.
I like Bobby. He's a genuinely nice enough guy for this world. Oh, okay. So, hide it in the duck seed.
Yeah, they were good last night.
It's a little late in the season for ducks, no?
Well, not necessarily. You know, the ones from Upper Canada, this is the south of them.
Oh my God, man, you're a bad liar. Oh, that's why Polly wasn't at the meeting. He's in jail.
Long story short, they find a piece under the seat. Fucking 38. Turns out it was you in an unsolved murder out here from...
Oh my God.
Keep your dick up.
Well, leave that. Don't touch that. My program's coming on.
God.
You're so concerned about our finances. Where do you think it comes from?
Well, be careful driving home.
Oh, here he is. Here's the newest hotel. How's town?
Salute.
Oh, of course.
John said he went to a cookout at your house.
Yeah.
Don doesn't wear shorts.
So where you girls from?
Reykjavik.
Well, you do.
Oh, Iceland.
Where you going? Get that.
Is he replacing Bobby? They just like switch jobs.
Dr. Schreck's office isn't safe to talk at. The FBI had an undercover in there since January. Or D-Day or something. The agent's been pulled to testify at your trial.
Oh, was it the nurse he was hitting on? Junior, you idiot.
Some guy's eye. They hit my dad right outside my house, right?
So Tony's gonna send him out to kill this guy?
It's outside the house, but he wasn't carrying a crib. He had a bunch of TV trays. Could have been a crib just as easily.
Is this true?
He did it on contract. Made a lot of money over the years.
So how come he's still fucking walking?
That's my question. That his address?
Nice house, apparently.
Okay.
Say he paid cash for it. Good luck.
I'm really curious if Tony's telling him the truth or not. We may never know, honestly, if this is true or not. Maybe Tony's telling him the truth. It just seems so weird that, like, at this point when they're fighting, that he just gives him a guy.
On the street, said, "Hey, Joe."
Yeah.
You know I'm a police officer.
Engraving on this watch says you retired.
Oh, his gold watch, yeah.
She must be a real vile twat. Hope she didn't pass it on to your daughter.
Oh, Magnum P.I.
You remember Dickie Moltisanti?
No.
No? Is that what you said?
He looks guilty. His face looks scared at the mention of the name.
Hon,
Yeah?
got a steak stand over here?
That didn't last long.
It's a lot of added responsibility.
I think it should have happened sooner.
Man, Tony is really telegraphing his lack of faith in Bobby here.
She's 69. Mom really went downhill after the World Trade Center.
I was wondering if they're ever going to address that.
You also got your quarterback and your halfback in Notre Dame.
When's a fucking cathedral?
Yeah.
Obviously, I know. I'm just saying. It's interesting, the coincidence.
That's not a coincidence.
Are you inferring that you didn't take cash from Jilly Ruffalo to whack my father while he was carrying a...
Oh, God, he is so strung out right now.
no problem.
I'm sorry.
Pull him
Sorry.
outside.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I like the use of the Magnum PI for this. Yeah, Christopher's not doing so great.
1963, and now he's got it because of you.
More than 12 hours. Ted?
Amy.
I love the fact we're not going to know if he actually did it or not.
Were you just gonna stand there?
Oh, the feds had an undercover agent in Dr. Schreck's office.
It's got to be the nurse that left to go back to school, right?
Who was there? All that shit. As far as the actual conversations, what could she hear?
You better hope nothing.
Probably nothing.
You've been trying to sell it. I'll take it off your hands.
The fuck you gonna do with it?
I don't know. I'm trying to help you out.
Oh my God, that's the property that's about to shoot up in value, isn't it?
Fucking shitty house in Belleville and a bunch of legal bills that make you goggle Drano if you had them. I've analyzed it. There's two endings for a guy like me.
Yeah.
Dead or in a can. Big percent of the time.
You've never talked this frankly.
Yeah.
Son?
No, not AJ. What I've been dealt is my nephew.
Okay.
And over the last couple of months, I started the process of bonding him to me inseparably.
How?
What we can't get into.
Oh my God, did he have him kill that guy just so he had some leverage?
Life is like a desert.
42, I'm already more successful than my uncle ever was. You see my house.
Is she into? Is this his? She part of the family now? That might be a real photo of him as a kid because that guy looks very much like his dad. What would be his dad? Looks a lot like him.
There's a weight problem already. 8 years old. She never had him baptized. She thought she knew everything.
Oh my God!
I can't make you a fluffernutter. Want French toast?
Nah.
What's a fluffernutter? I assume some type of peanut butter pancake. I like the symbolic gesture there, but... Or 20, it was a 20, sorry. That's a great shot. Oh, this makes sense to the name of the episode, For All Debts. We don't usually do the closing credits over an actual image there. All right, so... Junior has kind of acted as Tony's buffer to keep him out of trouble, and now it looks like, now that Junior is going to court, it looks like he's, Tony's going to use Christopher for kind of that same role. He's going to kind of insulate himself from all of his legal activities and kind of have Christopher be the person that's kind of the one under the gun a little bit. Now instead of going up, it's going down. And he said he's in the process of bonding Christopher to him. I'm wondering if the murder that he just carried out was his way of doing that. He didn't want to get into specifics, which now makes me wonder more. So if the story about that was the police officer that killed his dad was actually true or not, or if it was just a manipulation tactic by Tony to kind of leverage Christopher a little bit more, because he's going to need it. I still think, he's like, it's got to be blood. He did make a point of saying not AJ, because AJ's not really capable. He said it before. AJ couldn't pull off being in this life, which that's not a bad thing, by the way. But AJ, this is not who AJ is, right? He's not going to be a criminal mastermind, and good for him for that. Like I said, as we've seen through the show, he's the guy that always gets caught when he does anything wrong. And stepping up to the big time of organized crime, he would definitely get caught. Like, hey, Rico case, or killed or worse. Yeah, Tony's idea that everything's really going well with him and Carmela, I feel like is wrong. I still feel like she's kind of going through it in terms of accepting who he is. Maybe she's there. Right? Maybe between the end of season 3 and the beginning of season 4, maybe she's completely made peace with it because now she's talking about the money if something goes wrong. But I don't know. I still feel like she's on that journey, and we're going to see more of it. And I feel like the legal walls closing it around Junior, are going to kind of start closing it on Tony now that there's an FBI agent who's getting a lot closer to him. And to Christopher, since Christopher's the buffer. I feel like there's going to be an impending sense of doom, and I really feel bad for the FBI agent if she dies, because we got to see her family life and that she's, the mother of a very young baby, which, things don't tend to work out very well for people on this show. But I guess we'll see you moving forward through the season. Look forward to it. Appreciate it, guys. I will see you on the next one.